What's up, everybody? I know you're probably thinking, how come you're still in Orlando? Well, we still have to do the Painted World of Ariamis. Definitely one of the coolest levels in the game. Now, the interesting thing is, all you have to do is sit here and press X to examine, but you need a particular item first. Well, a peculiar item, I should call it. Wink, wink. You need this. The peculiar doll in order to enter the painted world. If you examine the painting without the doll, you will be unable to enter. But if you do have the doll, sit back and watch. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Alright, so you enter the painted world on a bridge. Now, this place is pretty damn cool. Do not try to jump onto that little spot right there, by the way. You can see all kinds of stuff here. It's clearly surrounded by a pine tree-like forest. You can hear wolves howling in the background. And you can see all kinds of lush detail in the atmosphere, like the colors and everything. And then you can see, like, well, I don't know if you can see a moon anywhere, but there's clearly a light source coming from that direction, but I don't know if it's a moon. So there's lots of places off the side you can go to. And you're thinking there's probably an item out here, but there's actually not. There are lots of little metal tree things with impaled corpses on them. Pretty cool. And then right at the immediate beginning of the level there is a bonfire. Alright. I'm going to go into my human form. I don't think I'm going to summon anybody for this level, because odds are whoever you try to summon, they're just going to, like, speed through the level and I won't be able to show you anything, and they'll probably activate the shortcut. So this is the typical enemy here, these hollow guys, but they're a lot tougher here and smarter. I mean, they still have, like, practically no health, but I mean, regardless, you have to fight them in numbers like that. I don't think you encounter these things at all in this level unless they're in numbers. So just keep that in mind. This is locked, doesn't open from this side. It'll be the shortcut for the level. It'll be a very useful door to open up. Let's see, right here I know you can shoot this chain to get this item. Like that. It's a humanity. And the other thing is, there are a lot of traps in this level. And I mean a lot. You can see a little further into the level if you take yourself over here and adjust your camera. Can't see what's making those footsteps, but I don't know. That's just the point. There's a big graveyard ahead over here with these big cage things. I don't know what they are, but a forest of impaled bodies. Pretty awesome. But you have to be super aware of your surroundings in this level. When you look right here, we've already got an archer around the corner. But there is more to this little stairway than meets the eye. Check this out. Just by running forward, you see you've got a guy off to the side here with a sword, another one with a sword running forward, and then you've got a second archer off in the distance. So you need to use your head right here. Take care of these guys. I don't think I need my bow at this point, so can take advantage of our ranged attacks with our catalyst. Get rid of this guy. Now, my greatest, and I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get invaded in this level a lot, but I'm just gonna have to watch out for it. My greatest, and I mean my greatest of advice to you right here, do not run up and just poke this guy in the face. You need to run up and backstab this archer because, well, you'll see why. Check this out. See that? That would have been you getting crushed. Now this, here I will explain the value of a fire weapon in this place. These guys that have the big bloated head, they do the breath attack that causes your weapon to be damaged, I think, or maybe it's poison. They attack with a torch, and this is the problem. Here's what happens when you kill them. They deflate, and if you get caught in that little cloud that comes out of them when they die, it causes toxin. Nobody likes toxin. Oh yeah, then I went back to Oswald, the Pardoner, and I bought the Velka Talisman because it scales off of intelligence. Somebody told me to go do that, so thank you for that. Now, this is why you want a fire weapon in this level. Because if you kill them with fire, well, look at that. No toxic mist. And a soul item. Okay, I'm not gonna go this way yet. I already missed the part. This part right here, a lot of people will miss. But you need to be careful when you walk up here because there's two guys there and they will ambush you off the stairs. Lucky for us, we got a lot of good weapons with some pretty damn good reach right now, so yay us. And there's one guy waiting at the top. Now, those scary looking bird things you see, those are harpies, and they are tough. These things have a ton of health. They have some pretty brutal attacks. They smack you with their wing, which does a lot of damage. Takes away a lot of stamina when you block it. But the reason that they're so dangerous is because they basically have an insta-kill move, where they jump into the air, and if they land on your shoulders, they peck your brains out and eat your head. It's really hard to survive because it does a ton of damage. At this point in the game, we will die if we get hit by that. So the way this little trapper here activates is, notice how they aren't moving yet, because we haven't really done anything. But if you pick this item up in the corner, they will come flying at you. Check this out. Any minute now. Come on, you stupid birds, don't make me a liar. There we go. Ugh. And they are very weak to fire, which is good. Ow. That's the jump attack. Ugh. Don't get hit by it. Yeah, when you see them do that, just run. Ow. Ow. See, they're being a serious nuisance. I mean, I can get them on the steps because I've got obvious reach on them, but get out of the way. And sometimes they do that. No, where do you think you're going? Damn it. There it goes. Welcome back. Glad you could join us. And I believe the harpies drop an item called the What's it called again? It's like a stone ear or something. I'll remember what it's called eventually. So now that those are out of the way, you can drop down on this ledge right here to get a wonderful little online play item. The dried finger. Resets your counter for the invasion. Very good to have. And dropping into this room right here, this simply takes you right here, where I stopped. See? Here we are again. And going down here simply leads to a basement. It doesn't actually go anywhere else. Now these rats... Let's get this table out of the way. These rats are much different than the ones that we have already fought. They have more health, they are much stronger, and instead of poisoning you, I'm pretty sure they cause toxin. So, we hate these rats. Or was it curse? I don't know. Let's find out. Block their attacks. Let's see what the buildup is. Yep, it's toxin. I hate these things. Alright. But that soul item was necessary. The reason I wanted to do the painted world right now is because it'll guarantee me those 4 levels I need to get up to my 22 dexterity so I can use my new weapon. There's another chain we can shoot. I mean, essentially, you can just walk up to that ledge over there when you get on the other side and smack the chain with your weapon, but I'm gonna do that. It's good practice. And this guy, he's kind of dumb. His arrows hit right there, but they can go through it sometimes like that. So you want to be in a spot where they don't hit you, so you can just hit him. Come on, sit still. There we go. You can just headlock him. And he's down. Alright. Get rid of these. Don't need them. Now there's going to be another trap in here, basically. There's fire guy, well, poison sack guy, right there. And they constantly shoot fire at you. Now you can backstab these guys. Ugh. Ah. And this is the problem with this level. It's you can get behind this pillar to increase your advantages against these guys, but it's not going to be by much, since you've still got that guy down there, and then another one jumps down. So your best bet is to just pull them out here, where you know you can win the fight with range or whatever you got to do. Yeah, fire is better. And I'm pretty sure they don't drop anything. And once you get rid of them, the fight is won. This guy's all by himself. There's nothing he can do. Man. Darn it. I can't tell where his back is. It's really hard to tell with these things. Alright. Now this trap right here is pretty obvious. We learned about this all the way back in Undeadburg. Fortunately, I don't think you could do anything to these guys. Try. There we go. For some reason, they glitch up onto the floor like that, which is no problem to me. Normally, you would step right out here. They'd be climbing. Oh, crap. I can't tell if that's breaking my durability or what. Let's find out. Look at our equipment. I think it is. Yeah, I think that's taking my durability down. What a dick. Alright, moving on. It's a good idea to have your shield up all the time. Just a good little pointer. And this part's pretty easy, just gotta get a running start. And a soul of a brave warrior. If you guys remember my last walkthrough, I was very rudely interrupted right here. I ended up blasting some random beat that I made in FL Studio just to make up for it. Scared the crap out of a bunch of people, if I remember correctly. Die. Okay, we're going to have to mess with more rats right here. That's okay, because they suck. Just like the other ones, these rats drop humanity. I love the reach on this thing. Ooh, humanity. Now in this chest is the Painting Guardian gear. Very, very cool armor. Incredibly magic resistant. Let's put it on. Yeah, we're going the whole 9 yards. And the boy said, when I grow up, I want to be a painting guardian. Okay. That's enough of that. Keep that though. That is freaking wicked looking. I like it. Fortunately, we can't afford to look like this. And my vast amount of Silver Knight shields, I know. Oh, can't afford to do that. About that. Man, come on. I really want this to work. Damn it. What's lighter than this? Nothing. Well, this, but that isn't gonna work. Damn it. This game just loves raining on my parade. Wait. Which one has more? My heater shield? Yeah, buddy. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Alright. That was a huge waste of time, but I don't care. I made it work. This is a really cool looking armor combo. So now that we've collected all that, it is time to move on. Now here, there's another trap. This guy will climb up as soon as you go for the item. And you know what to do. Another soul item. You can drop down right here to go get an item, I know that. It's pretty simple. I think I'm gonna do that since it's just gonna take us right back where we were. What's it say? Strange creature ahead. Where? Never mind. Oh god, the harpies. I can hear them. Quick, let's pop a heal. I do not see them anywhere. We're in the clear. Let's just grab the soul item and go. Run, run, run away. Now this is a cool trick. You know what? I can hear the damn thing. Now I'm paranoid. Okay, I'll just explain it really fast. You don't have to drop down all the way right there and go back around like that. You can jump right here. Take 0 fall damage. Voila. Here we are. Woo. Well, that was stupid. That was unintentional fall damage. I totally made that jump. You guys saw that. My witnesses. Okay. What is it doing? Oh god. Let's try magic out against these things. Ah. No. It's super ineffective. Ow. Ah. Alright, I got the bleed effect. Nice. That was cool. Oh, this is where you can travel all the way up. Problem is, you will have to fight... What is that thing doing? I would try to pull it with my bow, but it wouldn't work because it has no way to get up to me. This part sucks because of this. You have to fight these things right here. What you can do is you can block and just let them fall. It is a nice alternative. If you have a decent shield, they won't be able to break your guard and they'll, you know, deflect off like that. Just like that. And they die every time because the fall is pretty severe. Now this is pretty cool right here. This corpse all the way at the top gives you the red Sign Soapstone. Unlike the white Sign Soapstone, you have to be in human form to use it. And basically allows somebody to summon you to their world. Not as a helpful phantom, but as a hostile phantom, so you can basically duel whoever you want. You can take advantage of PvP to fight with someone you prefer, rather than a random invader. This is a very useful item. I really like using it. Let's see, what do we got over here? Pretty sure there's no other items on this drop-off, if I remember right. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so that takes us right back here. Let's go ahead and knock this out. You want to be at full health for this. Remember that that undead dragon in the Valley of the Drakes? This is another one. And he's just as tough. So you can run forward and grab these items. If you're fast, blood shield, large silver proud knight, and just keep running. Alright. Now, unlike the one in the Valley of the Drakes, where you have no room to fight him other than a cliffside, this one is much easier to fight. I'll show you. He does the toxic breath in two different places. He'll do it right in front of him like that, or he'll do it down here. It leaves him open either way, so you can just attack him like that. Be careful though, he has nasty melee attacks that will kill you. Ah. He is severely weak to fire. That's one of his melees. And notice how I'm having zero difficulty killing him. For some reason I can't homing soul mass him though. Oh wow, that does fairly well. Yeah, he's almost dead. This is over. Take this! There we go. Yeah, he sounds like the death of the Tyrannosaurus from Jurassic Park. And he gives you a dragon scale. This right here, this little glitch is impossible to explain. There's no evidence that it was meant to be here, but then again there's no evidence that it wasn't supposed to be here either. Isn't that messed up? When you jump attack the bottom of the dragon, it comes up, and if you drop down right here, you can basically skip half the level. I'm not gonna do that, but definitely a strange and useful glitch. And okay, my soapstone disappeared for a second. Could have swore I was getting invaded. Alright, moving on. So now the only place left to go is this way. I'm pretty sure there's a harpy over here. Yeah, the one down by the fall gate should... What? The hell? There's... I'm not crazy, right guys? You saw that there was a harpy trying to run into the fall gate right there? Okay, whatever. So this, locked by some contraption. That means we are looking for a special lever. Wow, that's weird. It was just there. Okay, whatever. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut it here. Yeah, in the next video, we're gonna finish up the painted world and go through this fog gate, and then you might think this gate leads to the boss, but in fact it does not, so in your face for thinking that. I'm gonna cut it here, and we'll finish up the painting world in the next video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on next time. See you later.